utilizes your life without comfort. Living without comfort means choosing growth over ease, doing what is necessary, not just what feels good. Accepting discomfort as part of progress, building discipline instead of dependency. Comfort often feels safe, but too much comfort can lead to stagnation, fear of challenges, missed opportunities, weak resilience. How to utilize your life without comfort. Embrace discomfort as training. Growth happens outside the comfort. Exercise when tired, study when bored, try when afraid. Build discipline. Motivation fades, discipline stays. Create routines and follow them regardless of mood. Take calculated risks. Apply for the job, start the business, speak up. Discomfort often signals expansion. Detach from immediate pleasure, reduce distractions, limit overindulgence. Focus on long-term goals over short-term comfort. Develop mental toughness. Learn from failure instead of avoiding it. Pain teaches. Comfort rarely does. My child, what does it profit a person to gain comfort, yet lose the purpose for which they were created? You were not formed merely to seek ease. You were formed for love, for service, for courage, for truth. Comfort often whispers, protect yourself. But love says, give yourself. And whoever loses their life for the sake of what is good and true shall truly find it. Look at the birds of the air. They do not store up riches in barns, yet they rise each morning to gather what they need. They do not cling to comfort, they live in trust. So too you must not make comfort your master. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. To utilize your life means to spend it, not to preserve it in fear. A lamp is not lit to be hidden under a basket, but to shine in the darkness. And light does not fear discomfort, it enters it. When you forgive instead of holding bitterness, it may feel uncomfortable. When you speak truth instead of remaining silent, it may cost you. When you love those who do not love you in return, it stretches your heart. Yet in these very moments, you are fully alive. Consider the seed. Unless it falls into the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Comfort keeps the seed safe in your hand. Purpose plants it in the soil. If you seek comfort above all things, you may avoid pain, but you will also avoid growth. The narrow path is not easy, but it leads to life. The wide road is comfortable and crowded, yet it often leads nowhere. Do not misunderstand. Rest is a gift. Peace is holy. But comfort must not become your ruler. When comfort keeps you from loving your neighbor, from helping the poor, from standing for righteousness, then comfort becomes an idol. Look at my life. I walked dusty roads. I touched the sick. I sat with sinners. I wept. I fasted. I prayed alone in the wilderness. The Son of Man had nowhere to lay his head. Yet my life was not wasted. It was poured out. To utilize your life without comfort means serve when it is inconvenient, give when it costs you, stand firm when it is unpopular, trust when the future is uncertain. For blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, not for luxury. Blessed are the merciful, not the self-protected. Blessed are the peacemakers who step into conflict to heal it. The word teaches you to chase ease, status, and security. But I tell you, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all that you truly need will be given to you. Do not fear discomfort. Fear a life unused. A comfortable life that never risks love is like salt that has lost its flavor. It exists, but it does not transform. You are called to be salt and light, to influence, to preserve goodness, to bring hope. When you carry your cross daily, you learn that strength is born through surrender. When you wash the feet of others, you discover that greatness is found in humility. When you give your cloak also, when you walk the extra mile, when you pray for those who persecute you, you are utilizing your life in its fullest measure. For the measure you use will be measured back to you. If you measure your days by comfort, you will receive comfort alone. But if you measure your days by love, sacrifice, and faithfulness, you will receive eternal treasure. Store up treasure in heaven, not where moth and rust destroy. Comfort fades, bodies age, wealth disappears. But love given in sacrifice echoes forever. What then shall you do? Wake each day and ask, how can I serve? When fear says, stay safe, ask, what does love require? When comfort says, stay seated, ask, where am I needed? For whoever desires to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. This is not a call to misery, it is a call to meaning. Joy is not found in constant comfort. Joy is found in obedience, in love, in faithful action. Even in suffering, there is a deeper peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away. Come to me, all who are weary, not to escape purpose, but to be strengthened for it. My yoke is easy, not because it requires nothing, but because love makes even sacrifice lighter. Use your life boldly, forgive freely, give generously, walk humbly, trust completely. For in the end, you will not be asked how comfortable you were, you will be asked how faithfully you loved.